When Starbucks launches a new drink, it's destined to make everyone on the internet go absolutely nuts. It's like we're back in 2016 and things like the pink drink and cinnamon toast crunch frappuccino are all over Instagram. No, we're not kidding. There was some sort of craze over a Starbucks secret menu, and the Tumblr girls were ready to burn the world down if they didn't get their hands on it. This time, it isn't about a secret menu anymore. In fact, this atrocity is out in the public. Starbucks really went all full disclosure on us with this new drink. And as it turns out, it isn't as big of a success as they were hoping. Now, you might argue that many food chains are all about adding experimental items to their menus. Yep, we're looking at you, McDonald's. What the heck was with the McSpaghetti and McHotdog? Other global chains might have wasted millions of dollars on such dumb decisions, but Starbucks is officially topping the list with their latest monstrosity. And get this, it's even making people run to the bathroom all day long. Hey everyone, welcome back to Culinary Curiosities, where we reveal some of the craziest food history and mysteries. In this video, we're going Gordon Ramsay on whoever came up with the new Starbucks drink. If you want to find out who's an idiot sandwich, then you'll definitely want to stick around. How did this come into fruition, you ask? Italy has always been a special place for Starbucks, right? You may have heard about how former CEO Howard Schultz first took a trip down to the cobblestone streets of Milan and discovered the romance of espresso bars. That visit inspired him to bring the Italian coffeehouse experience to America. Now, almost 4 decades later, Schultz has once again found inspiration in Italy. This time, it's in the sun-kissed olive groves of Sicily. After he was introduced to the Mediterranean custom of drinking a spoonful of olive oil each day, he started having some Puttana, extra virgin olive oil, every morning. Now, Schultz couldn't really go on with his day without his trusted morning cup of coffee. So, one day, he decided to pour some of that olive oil directly into his coffee. And the rest, as they say, is history. Enough teasing. What's all the fuss about? So, the thing is that Starbucks recently made headlines, but for all the wrong reasons. Inspired by Schultz's last trip to Sicily, the international coffee chain has introduced their latest creation, coffee infused with olive oil. Yup, you heard that right. It's a combination of water, coffee beans, and olive oil. And if we recall correctly from our middle school chemistry class, then water and oil don't really mix. But no matter what we think, Starbucks thinks that it's the most exciting innovation. It's like that time when people thought it was a good idea to put a spoonful of grass-fed butter into their morning coffee. And we all know how that ended. Not good. The global coffee chain revealed their new Oleato drinks. Yes, that's Latin for olive. Recently. It all began at their locations in Italy, and then the drinks made their way to the US, Japan, Middle East, and UK. Now it's time for the big question. What does olive oil and coffee even taste like? We can't say if this is the next big chocolate and peanut butter pairing that we needed, but we couldn't let a food trend go on without dissecting it. People all over the world have been asking the same questions. Does this drink really help you poop more than regular coffee? Are there any real health benefits of this combo? Is Starbucks playing a big joke on all of us? And for what it's worth, we're about to answer all those questions. Now, according to Starbucks, their Puttana, extra virgin olive oil, has some sort of magical, unexpected, velvety and buttery flavor. Even went to the extent of saying that it enhances the coffee flavor and lingers beautifully on the palate. Are you buying all of that? Because we didn't. And if you're in the same boat as us, then you'll be relieved to know that thousands of people on the internet are here with you too. After scrolling through hundreds of TikToks of people trying the infamous Starbucks Oleato, we've just come to one conclusion. The olive oil floats on top of the drink like the aftermath of an oil spill in the ocean. People are also saying that the moment they take the first sip, they're surprised by an overwhelmingly strong taste of Puttana.
But I don't know. This could be the one thing that I don't like.
Even though Starbucks says that the drink only has 1 tablespoon of olive oil, we're not too sure about how that tastes when it's infused into oat milk. One Starbucks lover from Los Angeles said that the drink looked green and oily in her TikTok review. She said that it's definitely worth the try if you're looking to break up your usual order. Just remember that you might end up feeling a little heavier than usual for the rest of your day. Apart from this one mildly positive review, people are generally furious about the new drink. They're saying things like, "Is this actually a thing you can order now?" And "I'd only get it when I need a laxative." And honestly, we kinda agree with them. But hey, what if this new coffee makes you run to the bathroom 5 times a day? Good or bad, Starbucks Chief Marketing Officer Brady Brewer says that the Oleato is one of the biggest launches they've had in decades. And of course, the CEO claims that this new creation will completely transform the coffee industry and will turn out to be a profitable new addition to the company. Unrealistic optimism, anyone? Despite what they're saying, we really don't think the company has considered one very important aspect. What if the drink starts making customers have to run to the bathroom? In fact, a barista on a Starbucks Reddit page said that when half the team tried Oleato, many of them ended up needing to use the restroom. And after that, those with sensitive stomachs took a vow to never touch this drink. Like, ever. One Redditor even said that he's an IBD patient and that he wouldn't touch these drinks with a 10-foot pole. Alright. Jokes aside, does olive oil in coffee have any health benefits? There's no denying that olive oil is generally considered good for you. It's a pretty huge part of the heart-healthy Mediterranean diet, which means it could save you from cardiovascular disease in the long run. In fact, olive oil has a lot of antioxidants, just like coffee, so that's probably a good thing. And since olive oil is rich in monosaturated fats, it's a pretty healthy source of fats that we should be integrating into our daily food choices. And if that wasn't enough, then olive oil also lowers blood pressure and has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that are all good for your body. In simple words, they keep your heart healthy and happy. Now, that's enough about olive oil. What about coffee? Well, black coffee has been linked to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes, protecting us against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, and even lowering the risk of depression. Not only that, but drinking more than 2 to 4 cups per day is associated with lower risk of death, regardless of age, weight, and level of alcohol consumption. So, if you combine these two healthy things in a single Starbucks cup, it probably sounds like a brilliant idea. It's like energy juice for your brain, heart, and longevity. What more could you ask for? And for those who don't like black coffee but want to throw the creamer away, olive oil could actually be a great way to add some creamy texture to your coffee. So, do you need to start putting olive oil in your morning coffee now? The truth is that just because two things have the same benefits, it doesn't mean you need to put them together in one drink. I mean, who the heck hears the words olive oil coffee and thinks, that's delicious? But when it comes to Starbucks Oleato, or just dropping a spoonful of olive oil in your coffee in the morning, we're just not too sure. You'll probably want to consider the fact that oil is quite the calorie-dense ingredient. That means it has about 120 calories per tablespoon. And if you've got a sensitive stomach that gets upset when you drink too much coffee, then you might want to stay away from this new combo entirely. Interestingly, a lot of nutritional experts are also concerned about what could happen if the olive oil quality decreases. Picture this. Everyone starts lining up to buy Starbucks Oleato. They start running out of the good stuff, so they start putting some low-quality olive oil in our drinks. You know where the next queues would be? Outside a smelly bathroom. Experts are also warning against putting olive oil in coffee with other additions like oat milk, especially since the benefits are only there when your coffee is black. If you're adding coffee, milk, and olive oil in the same cup, then your stomach is probably going to hate you. Now, it's time for the bottom line. Olive oil and coffee both have health benefits, but it doesn't mean you need to drink them together. If you ask us, then the Oleato coffees are just another trend that'll probably die down soon. There's no way it'll turn into some revolutionizing superfood combo. And if you want our advice, then how about you stick with your normal coffee order at Starbucks and keep the olive oil for your cooking instead. This way, everyone's happy, including your stomach. Have you tried the olive oil and coffee trend? Do you love it or hate it? Tell us about your verdict in the comments section below. And hey, we can't talk about weird food combos without mentioning TikTok, right? So on that topic, check out our video on TikTok food trends that'll leave you wanting more. See you next time on Culinary Curiosities.